It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and in episode 5 of Apocalypse Hotel, it's happy hour. We get to delve into the world of alcohol, its highs, its lows, how it brings people together inadvertently and intentionally through work or play. But first, we're met with two new guests, the tentacles. I'm not being derivative or redundant. When they check in at the front desk, they refer to themselves as two tentacles. So we can surmise they are known colloquially throughout the universe as a race of tentacles. They were referred to the hotel by our first guest, Mr. Green Alien. He pulls out a magazine, Mr. Tentacle, slaps it down, and has a picture of a planet on it. He opens it up to the middle, and we find an article with a picture of Mr. Green on it. Who is he? A renowned scientist who traverses the universe doing ecological studies of various planets and ecosystems? Could be. Is he a travel vlogger of sorts who goes to the outskirts, to small pockets of civilization, to deem whether it's worth a trip for the family on the weekend? Maybe. Could he be a devious scientific mastermind who is slowly accruing different devastating beasts and organisms throughout the universe to destroy it? Also, could be because last week's episode he left a vial containing one of the most dangerous creatures within it, a noodle. I want to know who Mr. Green is. He carries the most mystique of anyone thus far within the series. But first, Mr. Tentacle wants a drink, and it turns into an entire celebration. The pair of tentacles and the entire long-term guest, the family of Tanukians, who were plastered long before the tentacles arrived. We get lovely party time, jovialness, celebration, but there's some darkness lurking under the surface as well. Mammy, Ponko's mother, looks her daughter in the eye and tells her she's her precious blunder. Yes, her father was the one night blunder. She got knocked up while being inebriated, made a quite poor decision, and now is stuck living the life she's in. You can feel the resentment, the untapped, unlived potential, the unactualized dreams and desires of the mother through this simple oxymoronic statement. It's devastating, but also common amongst alcohol and opposite sexes. We get the good and bad times over soon, though, because there's no more alcohol left. Our alcoholic Tanukians have made sure of that because being long term guests, they have run the place dry of any sort of alcohol the Gingaro Hotel had stocked. Yachiro has a great idea though. They're going to create their own distillery, specifically single malt whiskey. Definitely not for a novice or an amateur. Her motivation to do so in brewing single malt harkens back to her one motivation for anything, the owner. We get a flashback. He talks about his dreams. He dreamed of opening an onsen at the hotel. Yachiro's on it, work in progress. He dreamed of new menu items. Cross it out, Yachiro did it. He dreamed of a satellite advertisement for the hotel. That's foreshadowing. Yachiro's going to do that for the climax. I'm sure of it. But he talks about why single malt whiskey is his favorite drink. It's because it reminds him of a hotel. In a hotel, you can do everything right, and it still doesn't work out. The guest can still be dissatisfied. In whiskey, you can follow every step precisely, exactly. The final product can be disgusting, inadequate. So here we're hit with one of the core beliefs of Yachiro, her entire being, her programming. All the ones and zeros get reconstituted in a single phrase. Let me get it right, and I quote the owner. While it had no answers, it was full of dreams. He was talking about the hotel, but this is the thesis, the theme, the central theme for the entire series, which is you can be full of dreams, full of goals and aspirations, and have no idea how to get there. And that's okay because it's through trial, error, repetition, adversity, overcoming the adversity, thinking up new ideas, relying on others. You will slowly turn those dreams with no answers into full of answers and turning those dreams into reality, which is what happens with the single malt whiskey. Yachiro and the family team up over 15 years creating the distillery and the single malt whiskey, failing again and again, but through trials, tribulations, teamwork, they kept seeking the answers, came up with the answers over time, and stopped being full of dreams and being full of actualized dreams. It's a lovely statement, which is a clear guiding light to live your life by. It's the central metaphor, analogy, theme of the entire show, which Yachiro lives by. This culminates in a lovely full circle moment when Miss Tentacle comes to the bar. It's been 15 years. She just broke up with Mr. Tentacle. She sits down and has a drink. She feels as though she's wasted 15 years, her best years of her life. Yachiro tells her how the whiskey loses some things over time, its color, but it gains so much more over time. The color, the depthness of the color, the depthness of the flavor, the taste. It's the same with life, with experience. As time goes on, as time progresses, a person learns, grows, it enriches their life. Whether they perceive it as good or not, it enriches, it gains perspective, gives growth in various aspects. And Miss Tentacle is able to see that for all the bad which was that relationship, at least she has a silver lining. She has gained and acquired the taste for excellent whiskey, which gives a validation to the 15 years Yachiro spent, and is a convergent moment where not only is she bringing her dreams to bring whiskey, excellent whiskey, a dream to a reality, but also making Gingaro Hotel the best experience for its guests as possible, killing two birds with one stone. I'm blown away by how much this anime is able to tell within a 20-minute time span. That was it for the episode, though. Let me know what you guys thought. Anyways, peace.